Alright everyone, and welcome to our brand new podcast, Back of the Cop. Every week on the podcast we'll be reacting to the Reds' recent games, having a chat about Liverpool's concourse culture and what it's like to follow us home and away. Basically saying how boss we are compared to everyone else, because they're all shite. I'm Jimmy Carr, and I'm joined by Daniel Edwards, Jacob Whittingham and Harrison Worden. And as you can tell, we're not bored now, men sat in a boozer, moaning about the Reds. We're all young, enthusiastic match goers. So, talking about the match, we've left it late again, haven't we, boys? 4 games, 4 wins, 4 late winners. Jay, I'll come to you first because you were there. So you as well, weren't you?
Yeah, I was there.
So the 2 lads were at Burnley. What was the atmosphere like when that Salah goal went in?
Unbelievable. I felt the atmosphere in itself was a little bit flatter than the others. I was worried that the crowd were almost giving up and going, surely we can't do this again.
4 in a row.
Yeah.
Does that happen, does it?
That's kind of what it felt like halfway through the game. You're going like, oh, do we really believe it can happen again? And then I think because of that out, when it does, it's even better.
Yeah. The fact it came from a pen as well makes it even better because the fact everyone's moaning. Like,
Want to give it away as well.
Yeah.
He changed Fanfield and he was in the 7-0 game. He just started like
and he just started snapping
volleying everyone, didn't he?
I said to me dad when he came on, he'll do something stupid.
Yeah, he's got something in him.
I saw before it, me and my mate Eddie were looking at a bet builder before the game, and when the teams were announced, he was 17-10 to get booked.
On the bench.
While he was on the bench.
Yeah,
he was the favourite to get booked while he was on the bench.
He got booked when he came on, didn't he?
I think he clattered someone in the first few minutes.
Yeah, straight away.
He got booked when he came on.
And
hit Bradley straight away and then give a penalty.
And they've got the contender for the worst song ever, the one they've got about
it. They were singing his name for 20 minutes and then he does that.
It's mad, isn't it? Again, I look at it and go, I just can't believe we're getting away with it. Like, so
it's hysterical.
It is.
Like obviously you're 4 from 4, but it's hysterical how we've done it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and
it's hilarious.
I know every club has their own little thing, but like, surely it's only Liverpool.
It's gonna sound mad. It reminds me of United back in the day.
Yeah,
when they used to find a way.
He grew up suffering.
Yeah, they used to find a way to win. But you know what? As long as we do it Saturday, I don't care.
No,
Another late winner Saturday. I hope they battered us as well, and then we score a last minute Saturday just to whine. Then we'll be even more.
We're gonna get a last minute winner.
If it's 10-0 or a last minute winner, I'm not really bothered. Just as long as we do them.
Yeah, 3 points. But
we'll talk about the performance of the Burnley game. Ryan Gravenberch. It's again not really many words needed. He was outstanding. I've never seen a man he's just unbelievable.
Silky, isn't he? That's just so everything he does. Like the amount of time he seems to have on the ball.
It's ridiculous.
It's just
first touch, innit?
And that
How
first
he uses
touch
his
as well,
body,
he flipped it over that lad's head.
majestic, innit?
Don't even know if he meant to do that, but
Yeah, Cura was having none of that where he was saying he didn't mean it, but I've watched the video, slowed it down, he looks and then stamps his foot into the
I don't know
floor.
where else he's gonna go.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
There's no one near him to like pass to, like the
He
way.
doesn't try and
To have
pass it,
the
does he?
audacity to try it.
To try something like that.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
If he'd have done that in his first season, I'd say he didn't mean that. But
Yeah,
now we see him, we hope doing this.
No, he's running games, isn't he?
Yeah,
And just doing
he's,
like.
he's dictating the game.
Yeah,
Again,
he is,
he's grabbing the game
yeah.
by the scruff of the neck in the middle and going, I'm going to win this fucking game for
In
us.
some way, like I know last year everyone was talking about him, like especially this stage last year for the first 3-4 months, raving about him. But I still think he's kind of now underrated a bit.
Yeah.
So I think it's
like,
because he was a bit poor towards the end of the season where you could tell he was burnt out a bit. But now it seems like he's come back and he looks even better than he did at the start of last season. He looks like a completely other level now.
Yeah, he's gone up another level, and it's just a
definitely.
bit like, look, Rodri's obviously had that injury, and he's the best 6 I've ever seen in the league. But like, I think right now I wouldn't swap Gravenberch for Rodri. Obviously, Rodri's like it's different dynamics. He's come back from injury, but like he's at that level. So like,
because he hasn't really had a permanent midfield party yet, has he? Because it was Szoboszlai in the Community Shield, Jones has been there, McAllister's come in, and he's looked great in all.
But he was out for the first few.
He was out for Bournemouth.
He was out for Bournemouth. It's like he's just looked commanding in every game he's played, hasn't he?
Like we said, it was quite a dominant and controlled performance. Again, like we said, we left it late. We just in the final third, we just lacked massively, and I think that's what we missed. But apart from that, we were really good. I thought.
I think like the year Carragher used to went. I watched it from home, on the couch. But me and you. But like you hear Carragher, he's absolutely slamming Liverpool. And how many shots did they have?
2.
I seen a stat. They didn't. They had 0.0 XG.
I think Alisson made the save.
No, he didn't. No shots.
And like, to be fair, what I would say is I feel like I've seen Liverpool attack the same attack 30 times off that match. Do you know what I mean?
That's a good job. We've got a record breaking
strike
coming in there.
That's
what should solve them problems.
Like even little things though, like I think the Kers was the right one. But if I'm running left back 50 yards to overlap me winger every time I'm getting ignored.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it winds you up that. It winds you every time. You know what he's going to do. If you're Kyle Walker there, you're going, he's taking that touch inside and he's going back stick.
It changed completely when Rio come on, didn't it?
Yeah.
He's only had 5-10 minutes and
his first touch was 23 step overs, didn't he? Like, he got the ball and just
like a prime John Gibbons.
He's playing against Kyle Walker, he's like
58.
Yeah, he is, but he's respected as a brilliant defender, you know what I mean? And the kids come on.
Oh, yeah, them on.
Is he 17 now? I don't even know. He's still 16. Is he just going, see you lads, I'm going at you?
Yeah.
He makes that pass only to Frimpong as well.
I wish Frimpong can just hit it first time.
Maybe if it's a left footer or something.
Yeah, if it's a left footer, it's a great ball, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like Saladin onto it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like little details. Like, you get like dribblers, you don't have a football brain.
Yeah.
And so for him to show that at 17, that he's got a bit of both.
Yeah.
It's like Sterling was for us, but Sterling didn't have the end product at all. He was very erratic when he got to that point, whereas Rio just looks calm as anything. Like he's been there.
That was in the box as well, wasn't it?
That was
to have that composure, in their box.
In the 93rd minute, that young, it really does show something, doesn't it?
Yeah, you don't see many youngsters like that.
And I think even like the way Robertson just give it to him, like they respect him. You can
go
tell,
on, kids, go
get at him,
I seen him. I think it was Soboslai. He just kept pointing. He was like, give him the ball.
What I loved, I can't remember what bit exactly it was and who he was telling. Maybe we had a corner or a free kick very late on when it was still 0-0, and Rio's on the edge of the area, and there was a few of the lads, the bigger lads, all talking, like discussing what you're doing, and he grabbed one of them, just went there, and just went get in the box. He was like, when they think of it, it's like in his head, he's confident enough to say, "What are you doing? I can't win an header, but you can."
Yeah, he's a big lump. Yeah.
And it shows the will to win, but also he's not afraid to say what he's thinking. Like at that age,
it's little things you see, don't know, when you go to the match though.
Yeah,
like you see little details like that.
That's not picked up on a camera, but
yeah, it's not on the telly, that is it?
No, we couldn't give that insight.
Do you know what? I'm looking forward to. I know it's a bit of a jump, but the Southampton games, I think he'll get near enough 75, 90.
Yeah.
I think Slot's now brave enough to bring him on in these type of games where we're chasing a goal. Yeah. He'll start him and just go on, kid, what can you do?
Yeah.
And do you know what? I'd like to see him alongside Isak and Kers, because they all need runs out.
Yeah.
And again, it's the right team to do it against.
And do you know what? Like, high-level championship team or mid-table championship team, it's on a Mickey Mouse level. No, it's not Liverpool, but it's not Mickey Mouse, it's not League 2. Do you know what I mean? It's not Grimsby.
No, it's not.
So like, little slide that way.
Little slide one, but no, like that. I completely agree. Obviously, it's a few weeks away, but that's probably where you're looking going quite then. Yeah. See from the start then against fresh legs as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you think it was the right decision to leave Isak out the squad for this one?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Slot said, didn't he, pretty much? He said, we haven't got him for like the next 6 weeks. We've got him for the next 6 years.
Yeah.
So there's no need to rush him in. I know he played for Sweden, but I think, Sweden
played like 19 minutes.
And they're trying to qualify for the World Cup party, so it's a bit different. Like, I thought that was the right decision,
Yeah, I know we're looking a bit short in depth at the minute, even with him coming in. But again, I think it's the right decision because we've still got the quality there.
It's the right decision. Yeah. I just really wanted to see it.
Yeah. No,
and it was also, I was moaning to my mate, in like the 80th minute, I went, it's funny this, innit, because this is where you'd want a proven goal scorer to come on the pitch. And then at that point, you're agitated that he's not, and then when you get the win, you think it's probably like that. Yeah. But if it would have been 0-0, we'd have all been sat here going, why weren't he just on the bench? Why would you? Why can't you give us 10 minutes?
Yeah.
One thing I was impressed with yesterday, we were just saying before, was Kanate again. He's looked very unsure the last few games. I thought Palace, he was shocking. Same at Bournemouth again with Semenyo's goal. Like, what's he doing for that? And then Newcastle wouldn't win an header. He just kept ducking. Yeah. And then Arsenal, he looked a little bit more.
Oh, I thought he was good.
I thought he was one of our better, but obviously Soboslai was the man of the minute. Where he
Van Dijk again,
but I think that's the issue.
He was better against Arsenal than he was against Newcastle. Like the levels night and day, weren't it?
I think that's the issue with Van Dijk. He's that good that it just goes unnoticed.
It does, yeah.
I look at the Newcastle game with Van Dijk, and that performance was better than his Arsenal and his Burnley performance, because it was like a proper no-nonsense centre-back performance.
You know, it's stupid when you can see it, that's your better performance.
It's the ones who say, like, would Van Dijk last like 15, 20 years ago when all the best? It's just like, you look at that game.
At the very end, remember, that Newcastle had the free kick, didn't he? They put it in, and Van Dijk, like, abandons the zone, just watches the ball and goes, I'm going to win this, and wins it.
He's the same against Arsenal as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Just wins the play. I seen a stat that he's won 100% of his aerial duels in the past 3 I think
3 in a row, innit?
3 in a row, yeah. He's won 100% of his aerial duels, which is just madness.
There's no one else in the world you want, is it? In them situations, if we are leaving it late, when if they get an attack after we have scored, you just go.
But they didn't get close to scoring yesterday, did they? That's why I'm confused when I see like Michael Richards saying they deserved the draw. They didn't do anything.
We had this chat before, because it was like, how long do you go giving teams like that praise for how they're playing? Because and that's me being hypocritical to myself, because yesterday in the ground I was going, they're doing all right here, they're playing quite well. But is that playing well or is that playing well for Burnley? And if Arsenal do that, we all say, oh, Christ, that's boring.
Yeah.
But they should play like that, so are they playing well or aren't they? You know, it's whatever way you look at it, isn't it?
But it's when you're saying he deserves a draw and they've had 2 shots and we've had, 20?
30.
27 or
They had 50 passes in one half,
deserve a draw, did they?
50 passes.
On another day, we scored a few there. I've got confidence that. Like that TK one first half, you know, where he gets to the byline and pulls it across.
Yeah.
The Canate had the first half, Kers had. There's a few chances there where you say on another day we scored a few of them.
Like you said, Jim, if you scored in the first 50 and it's 3-4.
Oh, 100%. But it's always like that with them newly promoted sides. If you don't score in that first 20 minutes, it's got to be an hard game.
You don't want to give them something to cling on to.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
And if you don't score early doors, they do that. The issue with us, I think, compared to the likes of your Arsenal and City, they score early doors. They just go at them straight away.
Particularly City, and a few years ago they were bullies, weren't they? They just show up and just go, there's the goal, now we'll score 4.
Whereas Arsenal, like, get to the byline and be like, right, we'll have a corner here. You know what I mean?
I said to me that yesterday, Arsenal scored about 5 against these from set pieces.
Don't break them down, they're just, do set pieces. But I think on Canate, about 10 minutes ago, we'll go back.
Different combo.
I thought he played, he was good on yesterday, but I thought he should have came off 10 minutes earlier, even before the red card.
100%.
Put Gravenberch centre half. They weren't a threat. Do you know what I mean?
The red card just made it that much. Because it was always like a 1v2 there, anyway, and their striker against Van Dijk and Canate, so we always had the numerical advantage, and then especially when they go down to 10.
No, we were lucky not to go down to 10, really.
I know we were.
It was a good sub, that.
100%. The minute he made that other tackle after his yellow card, I was like, he needs to come off now. Like, not even half time, because he's just dead rash, Kers, isn't he? You've seen it.
Didn't Slot say it himself, didn't he? He's like, he's to get a second yellow card.
He said he can't trust him to not get the yellow card, which, again, I don't blame. After the first few games, especially the Bournemouth and the Palace, where I was thinking, do you know what? I'd take him off the side for a bit, put Robertson in. But then his performance at Arsenal was dead disciplined. He was very disciplined. He stayed on his feet. Because Madueke was really good, he stayed on his feet and he done really well. And then again, he can't just like reverted back to what he'd done the first 2 games. And I look at him and go, maybe Robertson in the squad at the minute, you know, teach him a bit of leadership and a bit of discipline is what he's after.
I mentioned it when we were in here just talking a few weeks back, but when Robertson came in, he didn't see the side for about 6 months, did he?
No.
I remember Klopp said to him, like, your starting position with Hull is here.
Yeah.
And your starting position with Liverpool's up here, so it's a different role completely.
Yeah.
I know Bournemouth aren't the same level as Hull necessarily, but he's still not used to dominating the game as much as Liverpool do. So.
It's going to take time, innit? He's only 21, people forget that. He's a new sign, it's not, you don't have to, not everything has to be overanalyzed, does it? It's just like simple as he's young, he's rash, that can be coached out of it.
Do you know what? Like, you look at Bournemouth, I think Bournemouth were looking to give him the ball on the overlap every single time.
Yeah.
I think he's equally as frustrated as like we see it. I mean, he's not getting the ball. He's thinking, like,
because he bombs on as well. It's so frustrating when you see him bombing on every single time.
Like, you've got to use it 2v1, but like, so then he might be thinking, I need to like,
I need to win the ball.
I need to do something here. Do you know what I mean?
He needs to get himself fired up to then like to let the frustrating go.
So the average Joe can see him go, right, he's done well there because he's done a big tackle. I mean, realistically, want him to get on the overlap with the balls in. Do you know what I mean?
It's also, we brought 2 new fullbacks here, and he's the one who's been in the limelight really because of the injuries and stuff like that. So the pressure's more on him in that department. And let's say if Frimpong was playing and he was a bit similar, a bit erratic, or a bit not used to the system or something like that, all the pressure wouldn't have been on, or all the light wouldn't have been on Kers. So I don't think it's as big as issue.
No, I'd personally keep him the side. He's gonna learn.
You don't want to kill his confidence too early.
I'd take him out for Derby, mate. I think he'd get mauled there.
NDI looks good for
honestly, if I'm looking at the Derby especially, I'd probably play him against Atletico because he needs that. And he needs that Champions League game for us, I think.
Needs a game without a bit of pressure. I know it's the Champions League, but...
in the league, though.
It's not the end of the world. You'd expect us to win.
Yeah, if we have a Brentford at home coming up, I'd go, keep him in because he'll keep letting him, but it's Everton. R12.
Yeah, but then I don't think Slot looks at it and goes, Derby, I think he looks and goes...
Team who finished 16th.
I don't think he takes... I don't think he really cares about the stature of the game, does he?
That's probably his biggest strength, isn't it?
Is that not also the type of game that the character like Kers would love? Where he's going like, I am.
I mean, talk about Ndai. If Kers gets him running the other way, I can't see him tracking him.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Sometimes worry about yourself.
You'd expect us to have, we're going to have the majority of the ball, aren't we? So let them worry about him on the overlap.
I agree.
But is he going to get it on the overlap though? Because we've not seen it yet. Because Gakpo loves to tiptoe to the box, doesn't he? And then just smash it.
It's good when it works though.
It's very good.
As well, then you said, Dan, Kers is young, 21, new signing. Another one who's quite young, 22, new signing, Florian Wirtz. What are your thoughts on him so far, boys? Because, you know, his first 2 games, I think he's had a bit of a cagey start, but the second half at Arsenal and Burnley, I thought he'd be
second half against Burnley there. I couldn't believe he took him off.
Do you know the way you say you notice things when you're there? Yeah. I noticed yesterday how everything was going through him, and how when he gets the ball, he literally kills the game. Yeah. It's like he'll slow it down so much, but the defenders are so scared to go at him because of how silky he is. You know what I mean? So
he attracts players, which creates space for others.
Exactly. Like everything was going through him second half yesterday, and it's not necessarily, you know, it doesn't reflect in goals and assists or whatever, but just it's influence on the game, isn't it?
I think he'll be more respected over a longer period of time. Like the same way when Thiago first came in.
It is,
and then after a while, people start to get used to it and go, no, this is what he's actually doing. And obviously Thiago's up a level with time. Like at the start, do you know what I mean? The respect will come, and the goals and assists are going to come.
Of course they will.
They'll come.
But
especially when he sacks in as well.
Liverpool aren't necessarily scoring as much as usual. I mean, we've got 2-1-0s in a row now. We used to see maybe 3 goals in a match. Yeah. And when that starts coming more regularly and you're winning 3-1, 3-0, he'll be involved in them. I definitely can tell how good he is.
I think quite a few of the attackers just aren't up to his speed in a way. I think there's a lot of times where you think like he's looking to play a ball, it's not on because the attack they're just not used to playing.
But it's also the other way, where he's demanding the ball, and the players just aren't like. I don't think they realise how good of a player they've got.
Exactly.
In an area, he'll take the ball with a player either side of him and still demand the ball.
Do you think, and this is just catch-22 with it, but if he's asking for it in that situation and they're thinking he doesn't know how quickly he's coming at him because the Bundesliga is it's going to be somewhere he might think I can take that in this tight space and actually you can't.
Like, do you know that one yesterday where he got it, he fake shot it past one and fake shot it again, it just went wide. It's just like he's just so silky with everything.
It was, but then that's where I think like is that Liverpool's progression in the future where if Konate does go, we get him more of a centre half who will play, because that's Konate's weakness, isn't it? So if you get a centre half to go, he'll play and then Vert gets more of the ball. You know what I mean?
That's that he likes it. Got an eye for the pass.
That's laying it into him quick.
I think he'll just hit the ground running personally though. But I look at that midfield 3 and all of them are so good on the half turn. The fact we brought him in, Gravenberch's going to do it. Diva,
Jones,
exactly when Jones on the pitch. But again, I look when we were talking about the midfield today, and I agree in a sense what we were saying, that Szoboszlai needs to be in that lineup. We can't really have 3 players very samey. We need an engine, and if you take him out, you lose it. You lose your nucleus in the team, and whether he's right back or bloody, I don't know, wherever, I feel like he has to be in the lineup for what he's brought these last 4 games. He's been so vital.
Very well,
it's mad because he was the one, weren't he? There was like loads of jokes on about in pre-season when he's going to have to do all the extra running and all that when he's on his Instagram story because everyone thought he was going to get bombed out the team. Just shows you can't have 3 the same players. You can't. You need a balance.
I was the biggest advocate for that though. Like I used to slate him last season because of his output, but in a deeper role, he's perfect for the system we're now playing. And I feel like whether he is right back or he is maybe as a 6 or as a double 8, but he's next to someone like Wirtz who can. And Gravenberch, who's so good on the half turn and so progressive, I think he's perfect for it.
The same question we had back in the middle of the summer though when we signed him, and it's like what do you actually do though to fit them all in?
Yeah, no,
like,
it's hard,
we thought a few games in, we all know what's going on, just don't have a clue.
For now, I'd play him in Grav now because McAllister still doesn't look fit to me.
He's not.
Still doesn't.
Looks bad.
I don't know that way in red. That's another story. But for now, personally, I'd play Gravenberch and Szoboszlai. I just don't think McAllister's quite there yet.
I think another thing on Szoboszlai there, you see how deep he was. He has that shot done in the edge of the box. It's a great save by the keeper. He gives you that threat.
You're going to need 3-4 for the amount of space down the middle. And we just weren't utilising it. Like that shot came as a result of it, but there's so much space down the middle because we were just always playing through the wings, aren't we? But
one of the biggest talks for us has been the new signings. So what we'll do is we'll move on to the next part and we'll discuss our signings and everyone else's signings and how good of a window we've bloody had. Welcome back to part 2. So today, in part 2, we're going to be ranking every club's transfers. Who's had the best window, who's had the worst window. Going to be going out of 10. We're not going to go for every team because we'll be here all night. So we'll start with Arsenal. I feel like they've had a great window. You look at it, and the signings they've brought in, they haven't really lost many. They've lost Partey, which for me is a massive blow. We were just saying then that they've brought in Zubimendi to replace him, and really, does he complement Rice like Partey did?
No, different players, aren't they? Partey was just to sit there and just break up any attacks, wasn't he? Whereas Zubimendi's slightly different. Still think it's a good signing, but I know what you mean. They are different players, aren't they?
Some goal at the weekend.
Yeah, it was.
Which one? Well. The header as well for a man of his size. But
section.
But do you know what? You look at it, if he offers that as a 6, you made up, aren't you? Really?
Good player.
Yeah, he looks like very classy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like he knows
Spanish
how to play
midfield.
football.
I'm not saying he's crap. I'm not saying he's a bad footballer. But again, I just feel like in their system, he's not going to suit. I feel like if you put him in City side, you go, wow, what a player. But next to Rice, is he going to be that? Because Rice is the dog's bollocks, isn't he?
No,
Declan Rice, unbelievable. But the way they both play, like we seen it when we played them. Every time Rice would go in, Mendy would follow him.
He struggled around field.
Yeah, no, big time. He played on the same line quite a lot. Like with Partey, you know, he was there.
Yeah.
Whereas Rice could go and pick the ball, he could go and pivot, get the ball again. And if Partey went, he was like, I need to stay because he normally goes nowhere. But I feel like with Mendy, he's just chasing him.
It's still early though, innit, for them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think Rice is a clever enough player to, once he learn each other's game, because I think Salah's made a big point on Liverpool side of things, so these are new players who still learning each other's game.
Yeah.
So I think it's only right that, you know,
You afford other teams.
you afford other teams to say the
Yeah.
same, but there's apart from too many, I think AWAYS a good signing.
Yeah.
I think he's a very
See, I
good
thought
player.
at first, I was like, that's a strange sign. But now after the first
Look
few
at it,
games, he has looked good.
You're not changing, you're not commentating when Saka's get injured now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. Whereas last
Saka's
season, it was
level,
like, who are you bringing in?
Yeah.
Bringing
They're
in-
quite similar, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they're similar players,
I'm
left
not-
footed, right.
yeah.
I think he's more exciting than Saka. Mate.
I'd agree with that.
I like Saka as a player. He's brilliant football, of course he is, but I don't think he necessarily he's not going to
He
get
doesn't
me
get you
off
off
my
your seat,
feet.
does he?
Yeah.
But
You know what everyone loves to say about Salah?
Yeah.
Like rival fans, I feel the exact same way about
But then-
Saka.
so do I.
If you stop Saka, you stop Arsenal.
Yeah,
So
that's where it's at,
it's-
because he's
it's
fantastic
all
at
about
football,
balance.
but I don't think
But
he's...
did anyone, when they knew Saka was going to be out against us, think like, yes, get in? Because I didn't. I thought like, Saka's out. Like, I wasn't like made up that he's going to be out because I don't know.
Maybe against
he is a
Robertson
great
if
player,
Robertson was
isn't
still
he?
in because last year at the Emirates.
Yeah,
that
was a great goal, to be
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think that like Madueke teams aren't as frightened against him, so he's got more space than what Saka would get.
More
Let's him go
freedom.
and
Do you know what I
play,
mean?
yeah.
But I think it's a smart sign, and I think even the set pieces are dangerous.
We
Yeah.
as a
Do you know
rival
what I
as well,
mean?
doesn't it?
It does.
No, 100%. Well, on transfer market here, they've signed Mendy in euros. So they've signed Mendy for 70 million euros, Eze for 69.3 million euros, Kers for 65.8 million euros, Madueke for 56, Mosquera for 15, Norgard for 11.6, and Kepa for 5.8. Also bringing Max Darman through the youth and Hincapié on loan from Leverkusen. And when the losses, you look at it, Jorginho's gone on a free, Partey's gone on a free, Tierney's gone on a free. There's not many there. You look at who they've lost. They've built on their squad.
What Arsenal do is they never get good money back for the players.
No, never.
Their most expensive outgoing ever is Chamberlain to us, which is mental. That was 35 million in 2017.
It's bonkers.
So they spend a lot of money, Arsenal as well, and they're not good at getting good money in return for them.
Yeah.
But that's a really good chance there.
Yeah.
Know that.
Out of all the signs, what are you rating that out of 10? I'm saying a solid 8.5, 9.
Yeah.
They've had a great
I think
window.
it's a very good
They've,
window.
they've improved on what they've needed to, but I'm not giving it a 10 because they're not going to beat us to the league.
I think it's down to Arteta. Like they've got top players now, and it's like go and play some proper football.
Exactly.
Like the time when he finished second.
I get that I think he's a bit apprehensive, isn't he, because of that season, but they were great that season. They were great to watch, and I know it fell off at the end, didn't it, but they were really exciting that
Do you
season.
reckon Liverpool 13-14?
Yeah, definitely.
in a way,
They came out of nowhere, sort of, didn't they?
Yeah.
Played great football, but just couldn't get it over the line. And now I think he's terrified, isn't he, to play that way against any
from
big
it,
team.
but it's like you've got better players now,
Yeah.
and players you've proved over a 30-game season.
They can
you
do
hit
it.
like a certain amount of points. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause he
Yeah.
bangs on about over 3 years. They've had more points than Liverpool.
No,
Man
no league
City,
titles.
do you know what I
No,
mean?
not on the
So
show
it's,
for it, though.
not on the show
Not on
for
the
it.
show.
They've got better
really-
players now.
I don't really get it with the Gyökeres side of things as well. Like, he looks atrocious, but he scored 3 goals.
Yeah.
So he's doing all right, isn't he?
Yeah.
But, like,
But then you look at him against us and you're just like, is that what it's going to be like every
That's
time
what I
they play
mean.
someone?
Not atrocious as harsh, but he's a goal scorer, isn't he? But, like, he doesn't look like he adds much.
He's going to stat pads any against the shit teams.
Oh,
Yeah.
What was it, 2 against Leeds and 1 against Forest the other day?
Yeah.
Forest, which was 6 yards out.
It's like playing FIFA on beginner, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's going to score 100 goals against Leeds and Burnley.
I
and
mean,
then
if he puts the
not
ball in the
against
net enough for them, they're not going to moan, are
No,
they? But,
yeah.
like, it's,
As a pure
strange,
footballer, you're thinking, nah.
He just look like a footballer.
It just seemed like they go in for Isak, didn't it? Because their fans hyped it up for years that like and maybe they've been told no, but it seems strange that they went in for Gyökeres out of everyone in Europe, I think.
Yeah. We'll move on from Arsenal. We'll go to another London club. Go to Chelsea. So again, as per transfer market, they've signed João Pedro for 63.7 million, Bino Gittins from Dortmund for 56 million, Garnacho 46.2, Hato for 44.18 million, Delap for 35.5, Esteval for 34, and that's about it really. And then outgoings, Madueke left for 56, and Nkunku's left for 37, Felix for 30, Dewsbury Hall's gone for 28.65, Jackson's gone on loan. Again, I look at Chelsea's window and go, they've improved on where they needed to.
They've got money in for some of their players.
They got about 15 million for Jackson on loan or something as well.
I don't know what they got 30 million.
Where did they end up going?
Munich. Yeah.
I thought they ended up putting the blow on them.
No, so Chelsea wanted to because Delap got injured, didn't he? And then
Mark Gay, is it Gay or Gay from Sunderland? He was there for, about 7 days. Yeah. And then, have you seen his Instagram? He was like, no, he like wrote a message to the Sunderland. He was like, short but sweet, but I've loved this club for all I've been here. And I'm like,
was it literally?
He was there about 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was something like, did he play once maybe?
He played once.
Yeah.
And he was like, short but sweet.
20 years time, be a question, won't it?
Yeah. But you know what? I think Chelsea have had a decent window. I'll just spell it as well. I think they've had a great window. I think the Hatto's a brilliant signing. We were in for him. Very versatile.
It's one of them positions that you want now, in it is someone who's capable of centre half and a full back. Yeah.
Thank Arteta for that.
Yeah. But we've got Joe Gomez, so that's all that matters. Yeah. We've got one of them, so. But then again,
the only thing with Chelsea is they haven't signed a keeper. And I think that's what
you can't win that not a good keeper.
They really needed to sign a keeper. They went in for Manyan, didn't they, at the start of the window, and that fell apart.
Did they?
Yeah. They were like really close to signing Manyan, but for me, no keeper, that can't be above a 7 out of 10 window for me, because that's the one position they really need to improve.
That was their weakness. Everywhere else they've done well on.
Yeah, they've got a good squad there.
I look at Garnacho and go, is he going to hit the ground running for them?
I like
He's raw, isn't he?
Didn't he set the... How did they get on this weekend? They went by what?
2-2. Carvalho scored.
When they went 2-1 up, I think he set that up, didn't he? And on another day, that's the winner.
And then he was his man for the winner.
Yeah, exactly.
He was his man, yeah. Carvalho ran off the shoulder and scored.
I think that some people you can just tell they're just knobheads, aren't they? And I just get that impression from him in abundance.
He spent too many time around there, Bruno, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's just, I don't know, he's just something about him. He hasn't got the attitude for me.
Yeah.
What a likeable face.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna say 7.5 for Chelsea, like you said. The goalie's the big issue. João Pedro's a great signing.
Didn't expect him to be as good as he's been. I think he's a good footballer, but I didn't know how he'd work there or what would happen when he's hit the ground running.
Yeah, he's not Defo.
And this Estevao character looks
good. Oh, he looks good, yeah.
It's just mad with them, they can sign.
He's just a Brazilian Rio, isn't he, really?
Yeah, literally. They just sign players with no consequences, though, don't they?
Should have kept Rio, shouldn't they?
Well, yeah. We'll jump on to Everton next. Shite. That's all I've got to say.
They've just done well.
Yeah, do you know what?
I didn't think he would at all. But
no, he started well.
Main player of the month, though.
It was Grealish.
Oh, mate, what was it? 3 games and he was on the bench for the first one. Come on.
I knew you'd see what I said.
Oh, mate, I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Yeah, he's got 4 assists already.
It was between him or Ekitike. It had to be. They were the two who stood out there.
Van Dijk. I mean, again, that's disrespectful to almost earlier. Van Dijk was the Premier League player of the month there.
Yeah.
I mean, Grealish. Who did he even play?
Wolves, Brighton and Leeds, and got beat by Leeds.
That's what I mean, I got played the month for that.
Feel strongly about that.
He's going to have a bevy now.
I know, yeah.
So yeah, they signed Grealish. I think he's a great sign. I think he suits well in their system. They need that creativity. So for them, I think he suits.
Sort of thing saying like he's meant to be a big player at a lesser team.
Yeah.
It's mad how much of it improved there from 4, like.
No, it is. Yeah. I think Grealish is a good one.
Dewsbury all as well.
They're still missing a 9. That Barry's absolutely. He's a donkey, mate. He's crap.
What I said about him.
He's crap.
I think it's too early to judge. I've not watched
he's so bad.
Beto's awful as well, isn't he?
They're both just terrible.
Beto was brilliant in Anfield last year, though, wasn't he? An absolute handful.
Yeah.
He's brilliant.
Just allowed goal in at the post.
Macclesfield or whoever it's taken.
Yeah, remember that?
He's not done that.
Oh, yeah. Down.
I don't even know who it was.
Lincoln or something.
Come on, started doing all of that.
He went 1-0 down as well.
Yeah. And they've signed Tyler Dibbling as well, another young.
Has he played for them yet?
I'm not too sure.
I think he might have played against
I thought he looked lively when we played Southampton last year, but...
40.5 million euros to spend on him. 40.5 million euros.
It's like 30 odds.
But Southampton wanted 100 million for him last year.
Yeah.
They were trying to absolutely have everyone off, weren't they? But
still a lot for the Championship play, though, isn't it?
Yeah. But Everton needed someone a bit of creativity, and they've gone and got him and...
They showed a bit of pace.
Yeah, that's exactly what
They haven't got anyone
got 3 players right, who are all similar.
Yeah.
Ndai, Grealish and Diblin.
Yeah.
Like pace kills in the Prem.
Yeah.
It's
Do you know what I
Dingo
mean?
though, it's Dewsbury all, isn't it, who's been starting?
Yeah, you could play him.
Yeah.
He's a solid.
Yeah,
He's a mid-table Premier League player, which is better than what Everton been in the past
the
few
problem is
years.
with their fans, they hype these up to be something
Yeah,
they're not.
like Champions League level. He's
Maybe not Grealish, but like Dewsbury all good player, but he's not like a world.
He doesn't get a Champions League side.
No, wait, you seen last year at Chelsea?
He
didn't get sniffed.
Yeah.
And Everton's outgoings, they got rid of Maupay. He was trying to get out of there.
Oh, he hated it.
He was trying to get out of there. Calvert-Lewin on free and Decore as well. So,
Decore was always good for them, though.
Yeah,
He
he
always
had
came
some
up with the
big
moments.
it's going to
moments.
sound mad, it's a bit of a talisman, really. Like, if they needed a goal, it was...
He turned up.
He did have
It was
some big
Decore.
But my thing is, like, if you want to go up the leagues, you need better players. I think Dewsbury also a level above Decore.
Mm.
No, definitely.
And he played in that position, didn't he?
In that position, so-
You placed like McNeil with McNeil and Harrison with Grealish.
Yeah.
You've replaced Decore with Dewsbury all.
It's
They
an
are big
upgrade, yeah, it
improvements,
is. It's an
yeah.
upgrade for them, that.
I'd say 7.
I reckon that's
I think they're just missing a proven 9, really.
Is there an option to buy with Grealish, or is it just a straight loan?
I think there is,
I think
yeah.
there is, but it's a lot.
Yeah, and they'd have to pay his wages.
He'd be 31 by that stage.
Yeah.
I like
Is there any point?
They're going to fall in love with him, though,
Oh,
aren't
yeah.
they?
Oh,
They already have, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll move on to City next. I think they've had a bit of late window, you know. I think City have had a class window.
Ryan just looks good.
Oh, he's a really good player.
Yeah. So they've signed Reinders, Aït-Nouri, Cherki, Trafford, Donnarumma, and that's it. And then,
Trafford's had a stinker.
Yeah,
hasn't he?
yeah.
poor career move that, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think they've just had everyone off. To be honest, City, they've seen Newcastle were after them, and there's somebody else in for
They'll
him.
make a profit on it next
Who
summer.
would they after Trafford? Where do you-
Newcastle wants them.
Would Chelsea in for him as well? Because I know Chelsea wants to keep
I'm
him.
not sure about Chelsea. I know Newcastle.
Newcastle were definitely in for them, and
Yeah.
Newcastle don't get anyone. They couldn't sign a birthday card, them, could they? They can't get any of them. But so they were after him as well, because they had a clause in his contract that if any I think it's any top 6 club who come in to buy him, they could buy him for 25 million,
Yeah.
and they had.
Who Burnley had that?
No, City had that
City had
from Burnley, yeah. So
Yeah.
because he used to play for City, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
So
yeah.
he could come in to City for 25 million if they said we don't want to go there.
Yeah.
And then clearly Donnarumma's had a bit of a bust up with Luis Enrique, and they've gone. He's one of, if not the best goalie in the world. So
It's almost how strange that seems, though, with Pep's
Yeah.
traditional
Contradiction,
goalkeeper
isn't
that
it?
he signed.
Yeah.
It's not that model of keeper.
yeah,
Well,
again,
It's a big difference from Ederson, isn't it?
I look at that though, and City has struggled because they play a high line with slow defenders,
Yeah.
and Ederson is not as good as a shot stopper as Donnarumma. He's better at his feet, but if Pep's like the way he plays is so different to what he's trying to do. Like he wants a keeper who can play, he wants defenders who can play, and he wants a high line. So Ederson can ping it long, but realistically, he hasn't got the pace in the defenders anymore.
See their back four yesterday? I think it was Kusanov, Gvardiol, Diaz and O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at that, and you're like,
it's a bit unorthodox,
and
isn't it?
also, City had a poor year last year, didn't they? Is Pep thinking like that type of keeper isn't working anymore? I need one
just
who
a
can
pure
just
shot stop.
to stop.
Yeah.
But you see it as save.
That's what City fans are saying,
Yeah.
though, weren't it? A lot of them are saying that, like, we need someone, make saves.
Ederson was past
Needs
it.
a goalkeeper.
Yeah,
Because last season it was Ederson one game, Ortega the next, weren't it?
Yeah.
Couldn't really make his mind up on who he wanted to play.
yeah. And then with the outgoings, they haven't really got rid of many. Ederson's gone, Kanji on loan, Gundogan and De Bruyne are free, and Walker was.
Sounds like they've lost a few then. They're good
Yeah.
names, them, aren't they?
Yeah.
But they're all old, aren't they? Really.
It's what you associate with City, isn't
That's
it?
what I mean. It's what
Yeah.
what you remember of that dominance
Yeah,
of
yeah.
years ago.
Kanji was only on loan, to be fair. So again, he'll come back next season. I think Kanji's brilliant, me.
Yeah, I think.
But
I
again,
think
it's
City
like-
fans, like, yeah, I think they've gone off him a bit,
Yeah, exactly.
But
I
he
think
was
we
good.
think of when they won the second and that,
Yeah,
then we
yeah,
forget about
yeah,
what's
yeah.
come since then, don't
Yeah.
we?
It's always easy when you're talking about your own team, innit? We know a lot more about
Exactly.
It'd be the same people going about Robertson, thinking Robertson's the same
Exactly.
player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We when it's your own team.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd go solid 8.5 for City. And again,
I don't think Aït-Nouri.
do you reckon?
No.
I reckon that
Seven,
Cherki looks the part, though.
I'm not having Donnarumma.
You know?
I'm not having him.
Cherky's injured already, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is he?
I think he looks the part, though, me. I think he's a great replacement for De Bruyne and the Grealish, in a sense, the way he gets on the ball and he makes things happen.
I know
I'm not comparing him to De Bruyne because De Bruyne's levels above, but his the way he plays, in a sense,
honestly don't
is
think-
I
starting.
think I don't think anyone doubts his ability. It's can he do the Premier League,
Yeah,
the pace of the league?
And can he? And I know you say he's not at the level of De
Yeah.
Bruyne because De Bruyne's somewhere else, but if they were struggling, De Bruyne would take a game.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
from what I've saw of him, is he gonna just
Is he
grab
going to
it.
do that?
Yeah, he might grab you 2 goals from a bit of a moment of magic, but is he literally going to go, right, everyone, we're winning this now? I don't think.
Even last season, there was a few games, like De Bruyne was poor last season, but there was still a few games where you see that, where he would grab City by the scruff of the neck.
And he come back from the injury and scored 2 or something. I can't remember when.
Newcastle away.
Last year, was it?
Yeah.
I recall something. Was that
Never
last season?
No, that was season before, but I think it was
did he?
last season.
But that's the type of thing that he'd done though, and I don't know whether I can see him doing
exactly.
that.
Like, is he going to grab games by the scruff of the neck?
Lastly, we'll move on to Newcastle. You know, we've robbed them this summer. They've, again, like I said, they couldn't sign a birthday card, but these are the people they've managed to sign. They've got Walter Marder for 75, Alanga, Wissa, who's injured already, which is comical.
Didn't he like fall over? He's wearing like a normal, like didn't he fell over kicking a ball like?
Remember Keita
kicking a ball
got injured from kicking the grass?
Oh yeah, it's got that written all over.
Yeah, that isn't it?
They've signed that Jacob Ramsey, the centre half from Milan. Is it Tau, however you say his name. Ramsdale on a loan, and then they've lost.
Say Jacob Ramsey.
Yeah, and then they've lost. Is it Isaac? Has he gone somewhere?
Oh yeah,
he's gone. And then Callum Wilson's gone on a free to Bravke. Not much really going forward on the losses, but again, like we said, that whoever that Isaac is, they've lost him for a bit of money. They've lost him. Yeah, they've lost him for a bit, but they've depth-wise they've improved, which is what they didn't have, and that's what they wanted. So they've got rid of their supposed star man. I don't have a clue who he is.
When you look at it like that, it doesn't look that bad. It's
Yeah.
just when you factor in everything that's happened.
yeah. It's like
Who were they after? Yeah.
option 4 and 5, aren't they?
Yeah.
On saw the Isaac videos when he walked in, the training and all that Sam Fender.
Yeah, that's Sam Fender on, yeah.
It's out of order, we shouldn't be doing it, but it's funny.
So though, he's 29 with 1 year left on his deal.
That's what I mean.
Short of 60 million euros, 57.7 million euros.
So call it 50 million quid.
Even the big German fella that I've signed, I'm going to try and pronounce that. But like, if you got him that late in the window and no one heard about it until 24 hours before, like, they're
14 league goals he scored. I think that's it in his professional career.
And he'd score more as well from full back.
Yeah, he'd score more, yeah.
I know he scored, didn't he, at the weekend?
Yeah,
but, like,
he scored header, didn't he?
It's that thing of like, why was no one else in?
Stunk of a panic buy, didn't it? It did stink of a panic buy, that.
Yeah.
They've heard that buy and they've been looking at him in Germany.
Yeah, he was meant to be bossing the under 21 euros, like, but
doesn't shows our value.
Exactly, yeah. Doesn't always mean anything, does it?
No.
Out of 10, what are you giving Newcastle then? I feel like that, so I want to give him something because I feel like that.
I think 7.5 from what it could have been.
I don't really get the Ramsdale signing. He's not done anything, has he?
He's just rubbish, isn't he?
Well, like, why are you bringing him in there?
I know.
I think Ramsey's a good signing.
Jacob,
I think he's a good player.
I think, do you know what? I think Alanga will click as well.
Yeah.
But
in theory, it should work with Alanga and a 7-foot striker or whatever he is. That should work, shouldn't it?
Yeah. And Gordon on the other wing, the pacey wing.
Yeah, it's direct, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, so we'll go, what, 7.5?
7, yeah. Because where it could have been, it could have been a lot worse.
Suddenly got rejected by every site in the play.
I'd go through Liverpool's, but we all know what the answer's going to be for that. Yeah, we're all saying 10 out of 10. So I'll ask you all a question. Who do you think's the best sign of the window so far? I say so far.
Just Liverpool or Prem?
Just in general, it's ended. Not so far, ignore me.
Grealish deserves player of the month.
FTK.
From
like the shock factor of it as well. I didn't expect him to be as.
I thought he'd be crap. I thought he'd be rubbish.
Crap.
Honestly, I thought he'd be rubbish. Just from watching him, I just he's not it. He's not what we're after. Like when we were going for him and Isaac, I was he's gonna be rubbish him. But fully on the same with you. He's by far.
Hated it.
Yeah, he's been the best signing for me because what I've seen.
It's easy for us to say as Liverpool fans, but when you're talking about who was in the player of the month contention, it was him and Grealish. So by that,
I put Reinders in there as well.
A good shout.
I put Reinders in there as well.
Poor after balls game.
He looked mustard to be fair since he started. He was good yesterday.
He was good yesterday, but he was boss against Wolves, and then I think he was quite poor to follow it too. Like,
yeah. So who are you saying? H.
Grealish.
Grealish. Who are you saying? Such a lie.
Trying to get everyone in scuffle.
Trying to get the Everton fans to watch us. Never gonna happen. Who you going for, Jay?
FTK.
I'll go Hugo as well.
Isaac for me.
Isaac, yeah.
Have you seen him do anything yet?
No, but
so far,
I'm honestly.
I thought Salah so far.
Oh, so who's actually played?
Yeah.
I don't care, Isaac. He'll win. He is a league winner sign. It's as simple as that.
I'll race it. You know what? We'll call it for transfers. We'll move on to Atletico and the derby. Welcome back to part 3. So we're looking ahead of Atletico Madrid, who we play on Wednesday, and Everton, 12:30 kickoff. They say never back the early kickoff, but it's Everton, so we're going to beat them. Are we going to prep for Atletico, boys? What are you looking on for that? Do you think there's going to be any changes in the start 11, or do you think we're going to go samey?
I thought you meant me then. How am I going to get ready for
Put me strachie on, put me cap on.
Nah, I think it all depends on Curtis Jones, but I think there's a chance McAllister, because I think he's looking at McAllister for Saturday more important than Wednesday.
Yeah.
I think that one. I think obviously you possibly think Robertson or Kers could be another swap.
Not for Atletico. I think Kers will play in this, but I think for the derby, I think Robertson will play. I think the Everton game, you need a bit more discipline. Again, like you said, there's a bit more fiery, bit more of an ump towards it. But I think Kers needs that game under the lights as well for a bit of confidence. You don't want to kill his confidence, but I feel like for the discipline side, you need Robertson in the derby. That's a big swap for me in the derby. But Atletico are keeping the same. Fullbacks as well. The other fullback, Szoboszlai, are you keeping him there for both, or
to be fair, that's true. I think he brings Szoboszlai into the middle for McAllister, and then puts Bradley. Over him.
Right.
He
was brilliant, by the way, when he came on.
He's bulked out, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's been to Bayern back, hasn't he? Done a Goretzka, just got absolutely wham. But yeah, no, I think you see Szoboszlai coming to the middle, because they'll play quite a compact midfield, and you need his legs in there. So I think what he'll do is he'll keep Kers to bomb on. If he plays Gakpo to give him the ball, or somebody else to pass him the ball, we don't know. But fullback, I think I'd say it'd be for Bradley personally.
Yeah, it's interesting to see with Szoboszlai, with all the plaudits he's got in the early weeks, going back into his own position. Now does he take that confidence and go like, right, this is what I'm used to and this is what I can do here?
I think he's got that personality though, and
I think he wants a bit of like, bit of praise. Here I am.
Because I think he looked at the other side of it where people slagged him off, and he's like, hang on, I've just run about 15k. You know what I mean? Done all sorts, covered, let the best players like Trent have more of the ball because of me. Like, do you know what I mean? So I think certain things like that would have wound him up, but I think now he's getting like his credit and his flowers. I think like hopefully take him up another level. Because when he first came in, those 3 or 4 months in that first season, he's one of the best centre mids in the league.
No, I think we see him in the middle.
At the phrase, and he always used to say, our midfielders got clopped. And he spent all year, it's just a run. That's all.
We're first and second ball.
He had that freedom. He looked like
he went full Genie Wijnaldum, didn't he? Just runner. Like he was just doing the donkey work. But he's got that bit of quality back. I think because under Slot he's been given that freedom. Like I criticised him massively, like I said previously, and in the previous years for the way his output was poor and his final ball was poor. But now he's kind of got that.
It was what we bought into that was coming in was a goal scorer.
That's what we were sold. That's what we were sold. Is what we were gonna get. Yeah, defo. But I feel like the only change in the middle I see is Maka coming out. Again, is it too early for him to be playing 3 games in 7 days?
He said that, and he can't play 3 games in a row.
It's when you start on South America as well.
Things like that. He's had that injury. He didn't play for 3 months.
It's going to take its
like
top,
that.
and even that one on Sunday, that was a bad one, man.
And he's a big.
I can't believe he stayed on.
Look at the goals that he scored for Liverpool. They're all like, most of them are in very big games.
Scored the derby last year, didn't he?
The first thing I said after the tackle, I went, you don't want him out for Saturday. It's like the game that you want.
It's a shame we've got that on Wednesday, because it's not a team that's rubbish enough where you can play a really weekend side. You know, Atletico's still a good side, aren't they? And you want to get off to a strong start in the Champions League.
I think you can get away with not playing McAllister against them though. Like you said, Szoboszlai's legs in the middle will kill them. And with the quality of it, I think that's really shines in the Champions League this year. He's a proper
He's going to need him. I think if he plays well, I think Liverpool win the game.
Yeah, definitely.
He's going to be the one who's going to create something against, obviously, a rigid. They'll have 11 men behind the ball, aren't they?
In a way that you're playing them, because, like you said, the likes of Atletico, we were talking about Instagram before, but he's not used to playing against them low blocks. He's at Burnley, then he'll have Atletico, will probably play in a similar way.
They'll sit back,
but the defence, the rigid and the structured. And then Everton. So he'll have a few to get used to that, and then go, hopefully on Saturday he goes, right, I know now, I'll turn you inside out.
I think the forward line stays the same though. Like we said, Isaac didn't feature in the Burnley squad. Never mind the 11 or the bench. Not even in the squad. But for this, I think he'll be on the bench and he'll come on, at half time, maybe with 30 to go.
Yeah, I think
just to freshen up a little bit. I'd say Slot said 45.
Which would be nice, because as much as we all love Chiesa, when you're bringing Atletico off for Chiesa, it's not exactly a like-for-like change.
Especially when you're trying to break down a team, he's not a big threat in the air.
So it'll be nice owning to bring Atletico off and have an actual striker coming in.
The one thing I like about Kers though, he just stands on the penalty box. I think that's his instruction. Just be there, and if it drops you, because he can finish it. He can finish.
He's been on the pitch for all 4 winners, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Again, he's proven to be able to come on and make a change. He's done it.
Sometimes you bring energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have you seen the way he presses though? Like, I seen
meaningful, innit?
yesterday him and Szoboszlai were running together, and he was like keeping up with Szoboszlai to press. But they both made.
But he's just after
They both made the same run. Which again, a bit stupid, but he just run next to. I was like, they are on a race, but he's clearly proven he can come on, he can be an issue. But if
that slot defo, probably because he has to, because we've got no one else. But like slot definitely trusts him more this season.
Yeah,
100%.
You can see even like fitness wise, like
he
that.
He was never fit last season, was he?
He looked sluggish last year, didn't he? When he come on,
he looks tired when he's warming up.
Yeah.
Literally.
God, yeah, I need a breather slapping me off already after 5. But yeah, I think the lineup's pretty similar. I think Macher comes out and then I think Macher comes out.
Get a bit of confidence, my sons.
Yeah,
it's like he scored the winner, of course he did, and he's set a couple up, hasn't he? And however he's contributed, but he's not looked himself.
He's really struggling. You know what though? We can't forget the Jota thing, can we?
No.
It seems like it's affected him.
I think it's affected him more than anyone. It does seem that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you see him when he posted on his Instagram and he was like, I'm scared to go back to Liverpool. Then the Bournemouth game, he was just in tears. The whole at the end of the game.
Clapping with the clap. Clapping with the clap. Clapping with the cop.
He's left, mate.
Yeah.
But again, one thing I think is massive for us is a big win under the lights. A massive win under the lights in Anfield for European.
What a normal game of football.
Let's just win before the 95th minute.
Yeah.
Been super physical teams that we've been playing against, haven't we? Do you know what I mean? The first 4 games of the year.
We're being stiff though, really, when you look at it. Again, Atletico and Everton coming up.
It's more the same, innit?
We're playing them style of teams, and we struggle against that, really. If we play a footballing team, we out-football them.
I think that's what we need. We need like teams to come out as like shallow, have like 20 yards space to be able to run into instead of like...
It's like he's getting double teamed every time we play it. So it's especially like Burnley on Sunday. But it's hard, isn't it, when you're playing teams like that, because there's just no space anymore.
Was that pitch bigger on Sunday, by the way, on the TV? The pitch looked well bigger than what I'm used to. When you were there, did it?
Oh yeah, it looked tiny.
It looked 10 times
It just looked like there was no space.
It's as if they've got the dimension and gone the smallest possible.
Proper dice mode.
Yeah.
We walked past what's that booze called?
The Royal Dice. I was laughing off that, you know.
And I feel like it is massive that we win Wednesday. Again, I feel like a comfy win's needed though for us, because it's been like proper squeaky bum time the last few weeks.
And just a nice convincing performance, but you know, it's Atletico, innit? It's not going to be.
It's not going to be easy. But if we roll them over, or we net 2 past them and we keep a clean sheet, or however we go about it, if it's a convincing win, we're looking good.
For me as well, it's can we get? You don't want any injuries going into Saturday, so can we play Atletico, get a few of the big lads off, and then.
So also looking in the big picture, I know it's up until the end of January, but the Champions League phase that we've got, it's not easy.
No.
You do want to get some points.
And especially at home, to win the first game at home would be massive.
Looking at the league phase, again, like we said, we've been following the Reds home and away for a while. What aways have you booked?
The first 2 for now, with your bank balance in mind for the second.
See, me and Harrison love the telly, don't we? So we're not booking any.
TNT, great on a Tuesday night.
We want to see that possession stat, don't we? We don't want the crowd singing. We want
to commentary and that.
Oh, he's bossing. Love him. My favourite.
In the flesh.
Some of the lads in your ear.
This is not Ferdinand this year.
Yeah.
I know, but Galatasaray's booked. That's a good trip. Play Palace on the Saturday. Fly from Stansted that night at midnight. Get to
Friday, I had that idea.
Get to Istanbul at 6 a.m. on the Sunday, and then obviously play them on the Tuesday night, fly home on the Wednesday.
5-star hotel, getting a pool.
So that's what 5 days, isn't it?
So now we leave your house at 7 a.m. to get the train down to London and come back Thursday morning.
Like
Mum.
Not too bad, that is it?
So it's 2 games for 1 trip early, isn't it? So
I mean, can have some effort getting everything in the backpack, like. Give it a go.
So that'll be a really good one. That'll be a boss trip. That.
If he's got much on over there.
I think there's. I booked our hotel for 11 of us, and then I think 15 more have jumped on. So I think there's 26 in the hotel. And the hotel looks good as well.
There's 4. There's Ali and his 3 mates as well, so that's another 4.
So he's just ruling this hotel.
Might be 30 of us in the hotel then. Then we've got...
The staff in Istanbul are going to shit themselves, aren't they? 30 scouts is rocking in, they're going to have no idea what to do.
We booked it, one of the lads has put a deposit down for a meal and like a Sky Bar or something like that, so we'll do that on the Sunday night, and then on the Monday we've hired off a yacht. Just for the fun of it. May as well go down the Bofors while we're there, maybe.
I mean, it's a luxury place, innit? People go on holidays to Turkey, don't they?
Not as much as you think.
You're killing 2 birds with 1 stone there, really.
Especially because of how good the weather's going to be, and that's like a little little oldie at the end of September, and you get to watch the Reds, so you can't complain with that, can you?
No complaints whatsoever.
When you get the chance, when you saw that draw come out, you go, let's make the most out of it.
Because, you know, the AWAYS, usually you've got your big coat on and you're freezing, aren't you? So this is a big change, like.
Yeah, but you sweat your swimming shorts on. Jumping off the yacht, backflips. When I scores after it. Have you booked any more, or just Galatasaray?
Yeah, I've done Frankfurt as well. We've got
another piss up.
Flights to Cologne. We've got a mate from, I'm gonna say Cork, but that might need to be cut if it's not Cork. He's got a bar over. Freaking hell, it will be Cork because the bar's called the Corkonian.
So it's defo Cork then.
Yeah, Vinny's a good lad. He's got a bar in the old Market Square in Cologne. So fly there before. Got a hotel around the corner. Then we'll have a good drink at his bar. Nice. He's trained down to Frankfurt for the day of the game.
How many days are you there for?
Is the game a Tuesday or a Wednesday? It's fly in day before, fly back day after.
That one's a Wednesday.
You going as well?
No, I'm leaving that one.
No, he isn't going to sit on the couch with me and eat that one. Any more? You looking at?
I think I'll do Marseille
as well. We'll go to them, yeah, but I've just not booked them.
Not booked them.
None about Milan. We've been to Milan, so I'm not that bothered.
December, that, innit?
Yeah, 9th of December, I think it is.
I mean, I've just about got enough holidays left in work, so I'm going to try and make it work.
The prices for that have flew up, you know?
I know. Yeah. Some of the lads are on a flight to Venice, I think, the day before.
Oh, sound.
And last time I flew home through Venice, so the train's not that bad to get.
Yeah,
get across. So
was that when we played Inter?
Would it be whoever we played second? Yeah. We got the train back to Venice, so we'd probably do it that way and into Venice and train over, and then Marseille. Seems like it's going to be a nightmare to find something. But
any direct flights with that? No.
It looks either like it looks like Paris you can get for cheap enough, and then it's a 3-hour train. I just don't want to go back there. I've been there enough. Or Barcelona you can go to, but it's a 6-hour train. You don't want to be doing that.
Yeah, a few cans though, innit?
A few.
Few waters for you each.
I've been the water.
With the Champions League draw, we're looking at it. How many points do you reckon we're going to get from them?
I'm happy with our draw, mate.
I'm made
quite
up.
A few people concerned, but honestly, I think we've like.
I'm made up personally.
I think last year's was harder.
Yeah, no, Zeffo.
Yeah,
let's just hope we don't go through and get PSG and get stiffed again in the round of 16.
I saw something before. One of the lads said in the chat, which I didn't know, or I might have, but forgot about. It was, how did we get on against PSV on the last
PSV,
week?
they beat us 3-2, yeah.
So if we drew, we would have got PSV.
No, it wouldn't have changed nothing. Because we won
the group regardless.
No, but they would have finished above Paris or below Paris. They would have finished above Paris.
Because they went through, didn't they? And they got Arsenal.
So I think it was if we didn't get beat that day, or
they would have
maybe
finished
if we won
Paris.
that day, we wouldn't have got Paris.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, I didn't know that.
That was a shame.
That's quite mad, that.
And then get PSG, weren't it?
Yeah. Stitch up.
Yeah. I think it'd be quite similar to last year, to be honest. I think we have a dead strong start. I think we do beat Atletico. I think we beat Real Madrid as well.
Yeah.
After last year, why not?
Yeah.
They seem, you know, they don't seem to have like hit the ground running under Alonso. Yeah. So get them while they're still adapting.
They're traditionally not the best in the group stage.
No. They peak towards the end of the season.
Yeah, they peak. They come around March time, but also like we haven't got that mindset of it's Real Madrid again. Can't beat them now. Everyone's had that. Everyone's seen it.
Even though it's the league stage, I feel like that was massive mentality-wise, where we can actually beat these. You know what I mean?
And you've got Trent coming back as well, haven't you?
I bet you if you asked an Arsenal fan,
full blues there.
I bet you if you asked an Arsenal fan if they do Real Madrid at home, they go, Christ, don't want that. We want that.
Yeah,
I don't mind it.
Let's go and have a go at them. See what they like.
Honestly, our hardest is going to be Galatasaray away. Going to be hostile. They're going to make it uncomfortable for us.
Marseille as well. That'll be.
I was going to say that Galatasaray, Marseille, and even Frankfurt, they're all hostile away. I'm not too worried about. Even like Inter are obviously a good side, aren't they?
Yeah.
But it's not one of them games
where it says something when
we're a fear, you know.
The nicest away is an Italian one.
It's mad, isn't it? We have been stiff with the aways, like, haven't we?
We're actually all right away in Europe, though.
Yeah.
We don't struggle that much.
I just feel different under Slaughter than at the under Klopp.
Like, feel like
these games, I would have been like, Marseille, like, we could really come and stuff there, but under Slaughter, I just feel completely different.
Got passed out the park 3-0.
Yeah, because there was a lot of games under Klopp where big hostile away grounds, we just fold.
Do you know why? Because it suited them, because it was so in the face and then to be so many turnovers.
Yeah.
And that's what the crowd wants. Probably what Burnley got a bit on Sunday. Whereas if we've got 80% of the ball and they're pinned in, the fans got nothing to go mad for.
Exactly. I just feel more confidence in them big hostile away.
I think we have to drop any. I think we win all the home games.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, I don't see us losing at home at Anfield.
Eindhoven and Carabao.
Yeah, I don't see it.
So we've got both Madrid side over and Karabakh at home. I don't see us losing to any of them at home. No. I think if anything we drop points at Galatasaray away. I think it's like a 1-1 written all over it.
That's one of them where that's
yeah. You're usually gonna have a boss time on that yacht, so you don't ask.
And you could just see it being a repeat of Marseille's when we drop points because we're already through.
Yeah.
We play Nallo again and he gets sent off.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Remember that? Yeah. He was rubbish. I think I'd left the ground before he got sent off.
I'm sure we were walking back to the booze and he got sent off, you know.
He heard the roar and what's that?
Don't care. Yeah, I
know. 2 pints, please.
I reckon that'll be another one where, like, I'm sure I was watching him get sent off in the booze, you know. I'm sure.
You left at half time, didn't you? Went to watch on the telly like me and H.
Yeah.
But there was, for that game, there was about 20 of us in our seats for handover. And 5 of us watched the second. We left on about the 17th.
It was great that end though, because that's when the We Are Men. That's when that started. That was where it really started last season. It was at handover away. Yeah, just went on for like literally 45 minutes.
I didn't last a second.
Everyone got off. Yeah,
everyone was knackered.
It's a blow that song, weren't it, lads?
But yeah, if any, and I think we drop at Marseille and Galatasaray away. I know we are, like you said, we are good away from home in Europe, but the hostile aways, they're making it uncomfortable for us, and that's the games we kind of struggle in. So I think Marseille, we'll be over the line, so we won't really be bothered.
That's what I'm saying. It could be another case where we're
Yeah.
comfortably through, and you say, "Oh, we'll throw the kids on."
Yeah, it's hard to do back to back as well, like win every game like we did last season. Was it 6 or 7 we won on the trot? We won 7 last season on the trot. Yeah. I don't think we'll do it again this season.
Didn't we go? So
it was just PS. Yeah.
So it would have been 8 wins, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I remember saying at the time, I was a bit disappointed to lose at Eindhoven because I don't think that'll ever be done.
24 points.
I don't think
it's hard.
It will be hard to repeat that.
Yeah.
And we're I think we're the only English club as well to ever win 6 out of 6 in the group stages.
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Mad.
So it would have been mad to be the first ever team to win 8 out of 8.
Yeah, but it's one of them. We can't be.
Especially when you're in the midst
Wednesday.
of a title race, you can't be expecting Slot to play the full strength 11 against Eindhoven, can you? You know what I mean?
If you do drop points on Wednesday or in Turkey, it might hit us more because last year we won the first.
Like the amount of points.
18 points, I think, like gets you top.
The amount of points you actually
that,
needed last season to get through was so low.
I think it ran it 1,000 times. It was something like only, let's say, I don't know, 995 times 15 points got you through.
Yeah, it was 15 or 16 definitely.
I think 16 got you through and 15 got you in the playoffs.
Yeah. I think that's the way because you look at it and there's so many big teams playing big teams, so big teams are going to drop points. So, and then you look at the littler teams, they're not going to pick many up, really. Like, they're going to battle against each other.
Brest last year, they had a really good run, didn't they, at the start? You might see that again, someone might pop up. But
PSG was shocking, and then all you need to do is win the final few.
Yeah.
And then you're in with a chance, aren't you?
Yeah. Because they had the playoff with City.
No, you don't want the extra round.
Well, that's what they had, They had the playoff with City, and then people watched that and were like, these are mustard, by the way.
They had
City, They had City, and then the second half, they just looked brilliant, and it was like, these look like a different team.
Yeah. Because they're 2-0 down, weren't they, and won 14.
Yeah. They come out second half and just absolutely blew away.
PSG had a playoff, didn't they?
Yes, City.
No, Real City.
I
think was it?
Yeah. There's like the last group stage game because I think.
Last group. Okay.
They wouldn't have made that stage unless they beat City.
Yeah.
Like it looked
Who
like
did
they
he play
were
then?
going out.
I think PSG might have played Brest, you know.
Did they?
I think
Was it Brest?
I think so. Yeah.
I had
John's giving me the thumbs up, so it was Brest, yeah.
I had it in my head that it was City, you know.
It looked like they were going out, and City were beating them 2-0.
Oh, okay.
They had to win.
Oh, I had it in my head that it was City in that like extra round.
And then when we played PSV, I think they hammered Stuttgart, and that was
that was them. But like, even again, like back to the away game, we beat PSG away.
I know. You forget about. Do you know what? Like that tie is one of them. Where I think we could have been out of sight first half.
Salah gets the one cleared off the line after 10 minutes.
Exactly.
He scored that.
Yeah.
We beat them 3-0.
Penalties are 50-50.
I know. Exactly. Yeah. And when you put Nunes on them, it's 70-30 in PSG's favour. So
that's being nice as well, by the way.
Yeah, literally though.
But listen, we'll call it that for the first episode. Thank you all very much for watching. I've been Jimmy Carr. I've been joined by Daniel, Harrison and Jacob. This has been Back at the Cop, and we'll see you next week.